Hi everybody, Keith here. So in this series that I've now titled Stories from the Stage, I thought I'd share with you a wonderful opportunity I had to work with a client, and it was a totally different job. Let me tell you a little bit of background. I got an opportunity to speak at an event, and this young guy came up to me and said, "Would you come and present to my family?" And I go, "What do you mean by that? Your family business?" And he said, No. He said, "As a family, we get together 3 times a year, and there's going to be 4 generations in the room." And I said, "Okay, tell me more." And he said, "Well, the 4 generations is the grandparents, the parents, the kids of the parents, and then the kids of the kids. And there's about 23 of us, and they'll range anywhere from about 10 years of age to 75. And would you come and do a 1-day goal setting workshop for our family?" And I thought, wow, this sounds really unique. It was a wonderful opportunity. And I sort of grabbed it with both arms, and I went and worked with this family. And we did the 100 things you want to achieve, 100 goals you want to achieve in your lifetime. We did the session around, what's the number one goal you want to achieve personally? What's the one you want to achieve? Now, some of the kids were involved in the family business, some weren't. Some of the kids had been traveling and come back. And it was just an amazing day to see a family work in such a way. And I know I've said this before, but I honestly believe that people who set goals together stay together. And it was just marvelous to see how this family worked. And it was a great education for me. As you know, there's Christine and myself and our 2 daughters, Majana and Bella. And I got to know that family really well. And they actually shared with me their family constitution, how they operate as a family. And I just thought, it was just such an amazing experience. So I've got to tell you, that was one of the great opportunities that I had to not just stand up and speak at another conference, which I love doing, but also to just have an opportunity to do that. And since then, I've done a few events like that where I've actually worked with a 3rd generation leaders from a large family business, and done a few public workshops where families have come together, and I've helped them set their goals, mum, dad and kids, and all as individuals and all together. So I'm really just so fortunate, so grateful that I have these opportunities that are just out of left field, that have an impact not only on the audience, but more importantly on me and on my family. Hey, thanks for watching. Bye now.